Hey guys, what's going on? Cameron here with the Lawn Care Live in Missouri. So real quick guys, I just want to talk to you about the GIE Expo 2021 coming up. I'm super excited, I'm pumped up, I'm ready for the event. But some rumors have been circulating here lately on social media about maybe the GIE Expo maybe having to wear these things at the GIE Expo 2021. So I'm just curious from you guys if this is going to be a make or break for you attending this year at the GIE Expo 2021. So what I'm saying is, if you have to wear one of these, will you still come to the GIE Expo? Comment below right now, yes or no. Let me know. Now, the reason I'm asking this is because recently I put out a post on Instagram. You can follow me there at Call Grassmaster, and I basically asked my followers, I said, hey, with the GIE getting close, we're a little over 2 months away. I just want to know from you guys, will you still go to the GIE Expo 2021 if these things are required? So just, I just put that out there on Instagram. I made a post about it. I got so many comments, and the majority of the people said no. If these are required, no. So a lot of guys have put their thoughts out there, their opinion out there, and they've told me personally, they've sent me messages. I've had messages from vendors, from attendees, from everybody, planning on going to the GIE Expo and saying, hey man, if these things are required, not gonna happen, not gonna make it. I'll just stay home and make money in the lawn care landscaping business. And I was like, hey man, that's up to you. It's up to you, it's your decision. So this video is not about me. It has nothing at all to do about me. It's all about you, your opinion, what you think. Your opinion, your preference, it doesn't affect me one bit at all. So be honest, be real, just be open, and drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, because the GIE Expo 2020, it didn't happen because of everything going on, which I understand, I get it. But a year later, we're circling around. 12 months later, everybody's planning for the GIE. Everybody has their hotel booked. They got their flight. They have the car rental ready. And everybody's ready to go, They may have taken off work for like 3 days. I know a lot of guys are bringing their families. They're taking off the entire week. They might be bringing their camper up, camping. They may be planning on doing some other things while they're there in Louisville, Kentucky. But a lot of guys have already planned this out. They've already got it set, and they're like, man, setting on go. And I'm just kind of wondering, everybody spent all this money already on the GIE, but will they still come if these are required? I don't know. Based on my previous Instagram post, a lot of people said no, they won't come. So it may be a show this year, and I have no idea. I'm just throwing this out there. This is just what I've heard. People saying it looks like we may have to wear these at the GIE. A decision has not been made whether you have to or not. A decision has not been made. I haven't heard anything concrete, but just heard rumors about, maybe it may happen. So just wanted to get this out there and ask you guys what are your thoughts. So basically 2016, 2017, each year this GIE is getting bigger and bigger. We're getting more people involved from the lawn care landscape community. 2018, 2019, it's like huge by this point. There's a lot of social media influencers really getting more involved and bringing things together. You got the after party, at the GIE rally. You have the podcast. You have just all these things going on, inside of the GIE Expo, and it's just building each year. It's getting bigger, it's getting bigger. And then 2020, it doesn't happen, and a lot of people are like, you know what? Didn't really miss the GIE this year very much. 2021, if they have the GIE, I'll probably go. If they make it more difficult in 2021 to go there, I think the attendance will be really low. I don't think there'll be as many people show up, and ultimately that's going to make the show smaller. A lot of people aren't going to benefit from it. The attendees are going to see less products, less brands. The vendors that are going to be spending all this money to showcase all their products and equipment and programs and software and just everything that they have to offer, they're gonna spend all this money to show all these people all these products and all these things. And when the attendance is like cut in half, they're gonna start second thinking, spending all that money going to the GIE if they're not getting the results that they want. So, you know, all these vendors spending all this money, they want to get as many people in that door as possible so they can show their equipment and brands and just everything they have to as many people as possible in the lawn care and landscape community. And when that happens, if the show's cut in half, these vendors aren't going to want to spend all this money in 2022, you know. So that's something you got to think about and got to keep in mind, because the vendors are the people that are spending all this money to bring in all these people. And when vendors start dropping out saying, you know what, I'm not getting the return on investment that I would like by spending this money at the GIE, I'm just going to close shop. I'm just going to, you know, maybe market online or whatever the case may be. And then the show starts getting smaller and smaller again. And then you never know. What we're doing right now could affect years to come. So just kind of concerned, just kind of curious, your thoughts on all of this. And just want to ask you guys, you know, what do you think? For me personally, I'm actually, you know what, I'm not even going to get my opinion involved in any of this. I don't want to make this video about me. It's all about you guys. It's all about you showing up to the GIE in 2021. And is this a deal breaker if this is going to be required? So let me know, comment below. I'm Cameron with the Lawn Care Life in Missouri. Hope you guys have a good day, and as always, God provides. Man, yeah, this is a nice bin track. You got the 4500K and the Tough Cut. How much are these going for, you know? What kind of price you got on these things? Kind of like this bin track. Man, check out this bin track 4500K, and it has the Tough Cut. Man, that's a nice machine right there. Wow. Man, what kind of price do you have on one of these? What kind of deal could you give me with a bin track and a Tough Cut? Huh. Man, that's a machine right there. That is a machine. Let me go check out some of these other products real quick. My cousin's wife, 22 years old, in the hospital 3 weeks. Doctors didn't think she was gonna make it. Gave her like a 50-50 chance. She ended up coming through. Spent 3 weeks in the hospital. Now she's home and she's recovering. Just today, my brother reached out to me and said that one of our friends that we grew up with is about 4 or 5 years older than me. I grew up watching him play a lot of basketball, watched his kids play basketball, and I just got the news from my brother that he passed away. So this isn't about, you know, what's going on right now. I know everything that's been going on. It's affecting so many people. I don't have the answers. I don't think anyone has the answers right now. So it's not about you know, if I had the right answer, or if you had the right answer, or whatever. I'm just curious, you know, if you guys will still attend if these things are required. So it's just up to you, man. It's up to you. It's your decision. It's your choice. It's your preference. And I'm just kind of curious if it will affect you in any way on your decision making and your willingness to show up and check out all these wonderful, awesome, amazing brands that are going to be there at the GIE. I've been going for, my first year was in 2004. I knew absolutely no one. I was 2 years into the lawn care business, and I was blown away. I actually was so blown away that I didn't even really realize there was an outdoor demo area. And I know it's crazy to think that now, because of social media, and that's where everybody wants to go, is to the outdoor demo area and try out any type of piece of equipment that you can try out. But back in 2004, man, I was new, 2 years into it. What I really wanted to look at was the Isuzu box trucks. That was something that captivated my mind just for the beginning. So that's what I focused on. I focused on checking out a couple of mower brands inside, indoors. The main one being the Toro brand. I was really into the Toro mowers. I saw the way that they could cut, and I just loved everything about them. And the same thing with the Isuzu box trucks. I fell in love with them first thing, so I wanted to check them out. And man, I was like blown away by just everything I saw inside. It was overwhelming. I saw very, very little. We just went for one day. Back then, I'm not even sure if it was a 2-day event or if it was just one day. I don't really remember. But I do know we just went for the one day. We got there early, stayed late, and then just drove back home. But I ended up checking out the box trucks. I ended up checking out the Toro mowers, and now, let's see, about 18, well, no, I take that back. It was in 2004, so about 17 years later, I'm rolling around in a brand new box truck. I had a box truck, a used box truck in years past that I rode around in for about 10 years. Now I have a brand new box truck. I went through and I've bought about 4 or 5 commercial Toro mowers over the years. So, you know, the GIE is a place to check out all this equipment. It's a place to talk to the vendors, the dealers, and it's just a good place to figure out what you want for your lawn care, your landscape business. And I enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy it so much, especially now as I grow the business, build the business, and I've started talking to all these other lawn care operators, landscapers, and started talking to these other brands. It's just kind of opened my eyes to what's available, what's out there, and it really helps me decide how I'm going to build the business in the future. And so it's really important. It's a really important aspect for my business each and every year. And it's played an important role as I move forward in the business, how I'm going to approach things. You know, you talk to different guys there that are really crushing it in the lawn care business, and you just get ideas from them. You just get, you know, you just get to see new products that are out there. So it's really been crucial the last 4 or 5 years on my business and how I approach things. And I couldn't imagine not having the GIE. And I don't want to get to the point to where we have so many rules, regulations, we have so many things that are keeping us from like going and enjoying and having fun and be able to network and connect with others, that it makes it so hard that people just stop coming. They're like, you know, if we have to do this, I just won't show up. If we have to do that, I'm just not coming, and losing a good thing that's going. Because back when I first started, I didn't have this. I didn't have social media. I didn't have the internet. I basically had to figure everything out on my own, and man, it took me a long time. I'm a slow learner. It took me a long time to figure things out, but I have a couple of buddies here in town. They just started their lawn care business this year, and they've already accomplished so much because things just go so much faster nowadays. You can kind of grow your business a whole lot quicker with all the resources we have, the YouTube channels that we can learn from, the different brands and dealers that have all this cool equipment out. And they've been able to grow their business so quick in 1 year, and it took me like, I don't know, 5-10 years to accomplish what they've done in 1 year, just because there's so many resources available, and things like the GIE, it just is another tool, another resource to really use to you know, to grow your business, to network with others, to see brands and companies and all this equipment, to get ideas creating and stirring for your lawn care business. So definitely don't want to see someone like that go down the drain, or really go in the opposite direction of what we've been going in. You know, we've had a good thing going for several years. The GIE's grown like crazy, and definitely don't want to see something doing so well, you know, in the past kind of bomb out in the future. So anyways, that's just my thoughts. That's just me rambling on. I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna cut that grass and make that cash. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you have a good day.